Hey, what's going on, guys? How are your meatballs? Today I'm going to be talking to you about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies and the brand new update, because Outbreak got a brand new map and objective. Onslaught is now actually a viable, kind of fun second mode, opposed to being a completely boring and useless mode like it was. And Treyarch finally listened to us about Dead Ops Arcade 3. So let's get into it. We're going to split it up into 3 different sections. Down below in the description, there'll be different timestamps, so if you want to skip to each section, you can go ahead and do so just like that. But yeah, all the updates are actually pretty sweet considering they were minor updates. They did a very great job at really refining these updates in specific. So getting into it, let's start off with Outbreak. So Sanatorium Nighttime is available as a brand new Outbreak map, as you guys probably already know, and on the screen you're seeing gameplay of it. There's not much to say other than it's Sanatorium, but at night, plus you can swim. Yay! Okay, next we have the dirt bike vehicle. This was also added into Outbreak, which is pretty cool. Next up, as for all the Outbreak maps, they feature some kind of brand new audio log, music kind of Easter egg, which is yet to really be solved or really be understood, but it's pretty interesting because it's the start of this first ever mini side quest in Outbreak. Again, we don't really know what's going to come of it or what exactly it is, but apparently it plays an Easter egg song, and again, don't know what the purpose is, but it's cool to see at the very least. Also, a brand new objective, Secure, was added to Outbreak. Of course, this isn't only exclusive to Nighttime Sanatorium, it is for every single Outbreak map, but it's not really that challenging. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I'm just telling you, describing the mode, the Secure mode. It's not challenging, requires you to essentially just start the objective by running to the prompt on the map. Of course, as soon as you load in, it gives you a prompt to run to the objective to start it. So you run to the prompt, collect some souls in the circles around 2 missiles that'll fall from the sky, labeled probably A and B, and that's it. You must also protect them from zombies, but pretty much it's just a soul collection, and once you're done with the soul collection, the circle will disappear. That's it. Nice and simple. Lastly, the Outbreak Easter egg has been reconfirmed to be releasing alongside Season 3, so other than that, there's really not much to talk about on the Outbreak front, but nonetheless, I am very excited for the Outbreak Season 3 Easter egg. I also want to say I'm sorry for kind of like whispering or talking lower than usual. It's 8:14 a.m. and I haven't slept in I don't even know how long it's been, so yeah. Next up, let's move on to Onslaught. So, what have they added into Onslaught, and why am I saying it's actually a kind of fun and viable mode? Well, in Onslaught now, you have levels 2 and 3 armor drops. So, not only can you pick up the regular blue armor drop, but as you're going to see in gameplay, you can actually pick up a purple armor drop, and I'm assuming I haven't gotten it yet, that the level 3 one is going to be a gold armor drop that allows you to get 3 ticks of armor just like you would from the armor machine in regular zombies. And this is really good news because who knows, maybe it'll eventually make its way into regular zombies. Probably not, but maybe it will. You never know. But regardless, for Onslaught, it is the absolute perfect thing and was definitely needed, and that's now available. But that's definitely not it. Next up, ammo mod drops are now available that apply any alternate ammo type to your weapon. They'll just drop literally as whatever it is. So in the gameplay, I think I got Napalm Burst. You'll see it somewhere in the gameplay, and it literally just dropped, picked it up right on the weapon, good to go. Same thing goes for the Ether tool. That drops now, and basically it'll just upgrade the rarity of your weapon. Pretty awesome stuff, pretty simple stuff, nothing crazy. And that's what's going on for Onslaught. Also, I should mention that you can actually pack a punch your weapon in Onslaught. So you have your ammo mod drops, right, that you can pick up and apply to your weapon. Then you have this Ether tool that drops that allow you to go ahead and upgrade the rarity of your weapon. But you also have this kind of canister or chalice, I believe they call it in game, that allows you to pack a punch your weapon. So now you, like, literally in Onslaught, you go from using an unpack a bunch weapon with minimal, other items to being a beast. You can pack a bunch of weapons, have 3 different levels of armor, apply ammo mods, upgrade your weapon rarity, and I mean, just play for longer. And I really just actually enjoy a side zombies mode for part of what zombies is. The ammo mods, the pack-a-punching, the weapon upgrades. It is all, a part of the core Cold War Zombies mechanics, and they were significantly missing that in the Outbreak game mode, which made it feel very, very lackluster, but needless to say, it is here. One final change to Onslaught that's notable is that server pause was also added to private matches. Now, moving on to Dead Ops Arcade 3, there's been a lot of updates to Dead Ops Arcade 3, but the point of this video was to update you guys on the main updates, the main points. So there were a ton of quality of life improvements, a ton of bug fixes and stuff like that, which we're going to get to in the next section. But in general, the most important thing that we can all agree on is that you can now earn Battle Pass and player XP, just like regular zombies, for the first time ever in Dead Ops Arcade 3. So that's right, you can go into Dead Ops Arcade 3 and you can earn XP and Battle Pass XP just as if you were playing regular zombies in Dead Ops Arcade 3. That is so awesome. I haven't even played Dead Ops Arcade 3 yet, and it's not because I didn't want to. It looks like so much fun. It looks better than the regular zombies mode right now. I just wanted to earn my XP, so I wanted to put my time in where, when it mattered, to get the maximum results. And now I can finally do that. I can finally try out Dead Ops Arcade 3, and I will be, by the way, twitch.tv/JOEYMAGS123, stream zombies every single day. We're just approaching 6,000 followers. Go follow over there. And also, if you enjoy any Elite Black Ops Cold War Zombies videos, make sure also subscribe here. Should have mentioned that. But yeah, in terms of Dead Ops Arcade 3, that's pretty much it. That's the most important point to say the least. You earn XP. Finally, thank you, Treyarch, so much for listening to us. Next up, this is kind of the other changes section. You know, in terms of nerf things and buff things, you're gonna hear and see different things. But from what I've heard and from what I've seen from Treyarch themselves, the most notable nerf and most notable change to Cold War Zombies, to the core gameplay, is that Deadwire has been nerfed. And basically, they just nerfed it from chaining from 5 zombies to 3. Apparently, this was a glitch, actually, that kind of even happened. I'm not really too sure about that, but they nerfed it on that front, as well as they nerfed a little bit of its effectiveness on bosses. So I believe, again, maybe that was the glitch part, that it wasn't really supposed to act as powerful as it did on bosses or many bosses, and it did. So that's been nerfed appropriately on all levels. Is it the worst thing ever? No. Is it still the best thing ever? Quite possibly. But their goal is to always have everything kind of in line with each other. This way, you actually have to make a conscientious decision. If you want to use Deadwire, use Deadwire for all of its benefits and its chaining effect. If you want to use Turn for its benefits and its other effects, and so on and so forth. There should not be a clear winner, such as in a game like Black Ops 3 Zombies, for example. They'd like to keep the ground more even. That allows for more ammo mods to be added in and more variety of gameplay. So that's pretty cool. I respect it, although I did want the OP Deadwire to stay in. I still respect that, and I think that's very fair. Now, in terms of other changes in this section, right, there have been, of course, a ton of bug fixes and a ton of exploit patches game-wide, whatever you want to refer to that as like, I mean, God mode glitches and different things of that sort, and a bunch of different various bugs maybe falling through maps and stuff like that. Most things that would probably go unnoticeable to the average player, a lot of that stuff, I can't say all of it, right, but a lot of stuff like that has definitely been kind of fixed up. Not saying the game's gonna be perfect, and I'm just throwing this in there because this is a regular game update, and that's kind of always what happens with regular game updates. And usually, again, what comes along with that theme is greater overall stability. The further we get into a game's life cycle, for the most part, the more bugs are squashed, the more exploits are patched, and the greater the stability of the game. And that's pretty much it for Cold War Zombies Season 2 Reloaded. Pause. I forgot to mention this, so enjoy a clip from my stream. This is how to change your mastercraft in Cold War Zombies. Load into a game, hit the options button, hit apply fuck, and then change the blueprint, and there you go. It retains its pack-a-punch, the attachments only change, and yeah. Bye. Unpause. Season 3 is just in 3 weeks from now, so we don't have much longer before marketing even begins, and that will be the launch of the Outbreak Easter egg, as I said earlier in the video, as well as a ton of other surprises that Treyarch has yet to talk about just yet. Maybe not even directly on the launch of Season 3, but shortly after. I'm sorry, I know I sound like a babbling idiot a little bit right now, just because I'm so tired and my tongue is not working properly. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Take care of your meatballs, and I will see you later.
I've been wishing for some better days. Could you listen? No way. Can you stay? I write love songs for a day.